Our universe is made up of 5 domains of power. Each domain is ruled by a god of the elements and contains magic beyond comprehension. In the center of them lies our plane of existence. For centuries, our scholars have studied these domains of power. And in dire times, they could even siphon some of the magic from these lands to cast powerful spells. But they were always scared to take too much power, fearing gateways would be opened into these domains of magic and threaten our world. Cowards. Look at them, studying the arcane arts. They're too scared to open the gateways and become gods themselves. Well, that changes today. That changes with me.
Hello everyone, I'm the Steam Bin Diver, and today we're going to be looking at the game called Scholar of the Arcane Arts. This is, I believe, a linear action game. I'm not sure if it's a roguelike, it wasn't a tag on Steam, where there is this gimmick where you can craft your own spells. So, as per usual, today we're going to be looking at the game completely blind and seeing if it's actually worth playing or if it's complete garbage. The game has no recognition, so, well, we're gonna see if that is deserved or not. Yeah, I will be playing with keyboard and mouse. I have found a fireball. Spell of pyromancy. Yeah, instant cast at level 2. So, I already see there should be some keyword mechanic in this game. Yeah, okay, so I just channel it and I fire it. So yes, the biggest selling point, I guess, of this game, based on what Steam says, is the ability to modify your spells. Similar to what? Which other games can I recall having these mechanics? Well, there recently was one that came out with similar mechanics. I forgot the name of it though. It's like a Town's Guard. Yeah, Morello. Thank you for the advice. You can convert their corpse into spells. Let's make sure their deaths don't go to waste. So yeah, I don't really recall. I have played games with magic crafting systems before. I have found Ice Wall. Similar to, for instance, I don't know if you know this game, Planet Centauri. Even though this one was, I believe, more similar to Terraria than to this game. But it had like kind of like a very in-depth magic crafting system. So I'm curious if this game will also have something like this. I'm personally a really big fan of this type of systems in games, especially if they're made with a specific degree of creativity, where you can actually make really broken stuff. Because, you know, some devs are afraid of doing this, of putting like two overpowered combinations, like not just, oh, you can now okay, the rock breaks through ice, good to know. If I can upgrade your spells, you can upgrade my spells. Okay, let's see. I will combine the rock or I will, okay, no, never mind, I will upgrade the fireball. You can now instantly cast fireball. Okay, can you upgrade anything else for me? Cast time, so this spell casts faster, and this spell, all of them now cast quicker. Can I upgrade it more times? Or was it just this? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does cast instantly. The guy was not lying. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the rock throw also needs to cast now. So far, I mean, I really hope that's not the only the only spellcrafting system. I am getting shit talked by an unnamed NPC. But this game has no volume, by the way. I guess like this. The game was really quiet.
Done.
Oh, I'm channeling. I found Firewall. It's a new spell. I can create, well, a firewall. This is Vera. Have to think of their power though. Yeah, okay. I can upgrade my spells. Ha, so... Yeah, okay. Okay, so... What can you help me with? Upgrading the power... Aha, so me just upgrading spells like boosts their power. No shit, but there does seem to be kind of like a mechanic which stops you from doing certain actions unless you have a sufficiently level spell. Okay, so these rocks insta destroy my ice spell and my fire spell for that matter. So I don't think I can really pass through that. Shoot the rock throw through the wall. Yeah, okay. Ah wait, does that mean through my firewall? Yeah, I think my firewall makes my projectiles ignite. I mean, that's kind of cool. Art style of the game, by the way, looks okay. It's not unpleasant. It's not the best thing I've ever seen either, though. So if this game wants to make an impression on me, it should start showing some fun things real quick. So far, it kind of gives me the vibe that it's going to be just so far it kind of plays like a really slow Wizard of Legend, and I might be saying that completely biasedly because both games are about wizards, but yeah, I mean, Wizard of Legend, the first one at least, I've heard the second one is bad even though I've never played it myself. I've played the first one a lot. If you know the game, the first one was really good. I liked it, and it kind of gave me like a similar vibe, even though much quicker. The controls feel really similar. You found Thorn Patch, a geomancy spell. Okay, so far I'm stacking up a lot of spells, but like, what do I do? Oh, aha! So maybe that's the spell combination. Maybe, okay, so. Probably, since they're mirrored of each other, the puzzle is that I have to mirror the spells, so let's see if I am correct. No? Maybe I have to do the same? Or am I stupid? So yeah. So maybe I just need to do the same? Yeah, I just needed to do the same. Okay, I overestimated the difficulty of this puzzle. It was not the most mentally sophisticated one, to call it that. Yes. You will have to excuse me, I am a bit tired today. You may notice that... Oh, can I still not pass through here? Would seem to be the case. Maybe I need to upgrade my spell a bit more. But yes, I am recording a bit late today because I was on a trip earlier. You need 8 power runes. Where do I get them from? Am I stupid? I was on a trip. It was really fun. In order to not reveal my real life location and identity, because I am afraid of people online nowadays. I've seen all these rainbow clips where he just finds someone based on... I mean, to be fair, if it's Reynolds, you probably find me just based on my like face cam, right, and like the pattern of the wall behind me or something. But I mean, for the average, like, assuming that like rainbow level finders, or like, I mean, yeah, just good people, like people who are good at this, assuming they won't watch my videos with malicious intent, I will not reveal where, but it was a fun trip, I must say. A bit tiring, so today, forgive me if I'm a bit lower energy than usual. Was hoping that this game would get me a bit, like, you know, more excited, I guess. Yes, now since the firewall is sufficient level, I can just pass. Was hoping this game would get me a bit more excited, but so far it's a bit... I think it's making me even more sleepy than I was. Okay. Golem, rogue golem attacks me with a weak attack. Oh, I got hit for not much damage. Yeah, the fireball plus root combo seems to be really broken. Also, this time around the music is on, but for some reason I think it's buggy. I think the soundtrack ended and it's all looped properly. It is worth to mention that this game has like, it released I think like 2 weeks ago, even like quite a while ago, and it has like 2 reviews on Steam. Actually no, I think it had like more, like 15 maybe. Still not that many, which could mean that it's just a bad game. Usually does, honestly. Like if you've seen this channel before, you probably know that most of the games that you would think are bad actually do end up just being bad. Some of them are surprising though. Actually, some of the recent ones have been really good. Yeah, so you can keep track of my spells in the codex. If you can create 10 spells, it will be essentially achieve this one. So I need to use Necro Orb and Ice Wall. Okay. So what does create 10 spells mean? So I can... I'm confused. Do they have to be... I'm really confused. What's happening? Do I have to like make it so that they're on the screen? I get what I need to do. So I need to make it so that there are 10 active effects here at the same time. What does this do? Not, I mean, it's cool, but doesn't do what I need. So basically what I need to do is create the patch, create the wall, create the other wall, shoot the fire, and then shoot the Necro Orb, or not? Was I too slow? He told me that the Necro Orb would be useful, right? Doesn't really seem to do much. He just creates this. Maybe if I put the fire and then I Necro Orb on top. No. The patch. Am I stupid? I think I might be stupid. Okay, so this disappears really quickly, so I need to use it last. Okay, let's see. So Ice Wall. Patch. Firewall. Necro Orb. And then... Wait, what? What's happening? Does it start? Some spell combinations will create hundreds and even thousands? How does that work? What's Necro Orb? This Necro Orb. The first will gives every additional orb. I don't get it. So they told me that there must be a combination with these 2 specific spells that creates like a lot of things at once. I get it. If you then shoot like a spell within this ice patch, it reshoots it. I get it. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. There is like some synergy there. I do respect that. So it's like you can create this ground, which then like basically creates like an anti-grav effect from Isaac, if you're familiar with that. Yeah, I mean that's something. Does this guy? Yeah, this guy uses the other currency to upgrade. Okay, this looks good. I'll upgrade. I mean, I'll upgrade everything kind of. I'll just be upgrading some spells, fire spells. I mean, I'm not gonna take too long to think what I should upgrade. I'll just kind of like wing it. Actually, I'm stupid. I should have upgraded the wall more, because walls seem to be really important in terms of level in this game, in order for them to actually tank like spells. Let's see, where am I supposed to go now? It's a good question. I have a sprint. I did not know this. With shift I can sprint the whole time. Wait, what's happening? Active quests. Completed quests. Okay. Complete task. Our cat has run off. Wait, what? Defeat Ormung. So like, my quests are to catch a house cat, to defeat Ormung, the goddess of water, Ion, some other dudes, Seren, okay, sure. Do I just go here? Yes, okay. These are interesting, an interesting variability of requests from the villagers. Like, yeah, oh man, my house cat's not home. Defeat Ormung, god of water. Okay, okay, bro. Whatever you say. Just put the gems in the bag. Okay, okay, wait. So now let's. I'll use a spell combo. So I ice wall, and then I create this, and then firewall, and then I fireball, and then everything is happening. Maybe, I think. Yeah, okay, okay. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. Necro orb, then the fire balls of destruction. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, you know, I was fully ready to just completely like take this game apart, like shit on it absolutely, but honestly, like, it is moving in the right direction. I must say this, like, definitely. It is a bit confusing, I think, for my underperforming mental capabilities to keep track of what's happening really and how to pull off like cool stuff. But hey, you know, it's I am managing so far. Difficulty is not too high. Okay, I'll just use. Oh, I missed. Wait, what's happening? Ah, okay, okay. So this, then necro orb, then patch, and then fireball, and then patch destroys everyone. Okay. Yeah, difficulty wise, I am one-shotting everything, but to be fair, this is like the first stages of the game, so it might be just that I haven't really reached anywhere. Also, if this game is not a roguelike, which it does not seem to be, as it had a quest board system, and this is rarely seen in roguelikes, I am also not really sure how long I should make this video. I did not actually decide that because I am not smart. So we'll see. Maybe this will be, I mean, you already know, because of like how like time works, I guess. Increase max health or death drain. Drain them. I have to take the spell. Like, come on. Like, how can I take like 10 max health and give me like death drain? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't work like that. Okay. And now I have to. How do I equip it again? I don't. Forgive me. I don't really see my cursor very well because of the fact that I have a mask on my face. Okay, what like the rock spell is kind of garbage, or do I replace it? How do I? Yeah, okay. So I channeled it, and then I just get an aura around me. I mean, that's literally not bad. It's like it helps, I guess. Well, it also drains life. Yeah, it's really good. Just gives me lifesteal. Not that I really needed it, but okay. The best synergy seems to be just create the ice terrain, create the patched ground, and then, which somehow grew just now, I'm not really sure how, and then create like infinite fireballs that spread like, whoa, what happened? I somehow made like gigantic fireballs there. I did not know what I did. I'll just it seems to be the most effective for me to just spam random shit. Okay, ice wall into patch of ground, into fireball, into firewall, into everything that I have in my arsenal. Be utterly annihilated. I need to do this. This might be, I think, low-key pathetic to watch. I apologize. Like, this probably low-key pathetic to see. Okay. So I go like this, and then I go patch ground, and then big fireballs. Do they interact? No, doesn't seem to be the case. I think when the patch of ground touches the ice wall is when it grows, and then my fireballs that pass through it also become bigger. And then if I put the firewall, like, something happens, I think. I'm not sure. Okay. These guys are just like, they're stupid and they got stuck, so they're just like waiting to be annihilated by my synergy, which I fucked up actually because I forgot to put the patch of ground. But we're good. They were stuck, so it did not matter at all. Oh, it's this bozo. What do you want? Okay, let's see. I'll upgrade the aura actually. It seems good. You know, cast time being reduced. What do I want less cast time of? Oh, actually, I want as little cast time as I can of the patch of ground. Because then I can just insta cast it and start fireballing. Like otherwise it's too slow. Like I get run down. Like having too many like long cast time abilities in the combo like messes with my brain. Like which comes after which actually sounds counterintuitive. You would think that it will be easier for me, right? If I have like time to think between the spellcasts. Nah, I just panic. Like I see the bar. It's kind of like this effect. I don't know if you've seen this. There was this social experiment like a while ago where they just like they make you remember like a poem or something in like 10 seconds, and then they try like they give it to you once with just like without a timer, without you knowing how much time you have left, and they give it to you once with a timer, and then the paradox is that when you actually know how much time you have left, you usually perform much like shittier at remembering the actual stuff than if you don't know how much time you have left. And I think I'm suffering from a similar problem here, because like I know when I need to cast it. Like the timing, I mean, of course, like that's a really stupid excuse, but the timing is like is there. I see when I should technically time it, and then I just panic and I can't do shit, and then I just get embarrassed by like the common mob who's standing still and practically doing nothing while I have like 10 spells which all can just one shot the camp. Wait. Are these undead soldiers mine? Will power increase the maximum level of the spell can reach? Aha, so now my necromancy spells can become higher level. That's cool. This protection projectile. Single shield can block level 13. Give me orb of power. We're going full necromancy. Even though I barely use the spell though. It's like it does 1 damage. We're still going full necromancy. I got the orb of power. And as we all know, the most efficient way to play any game is to just commit fully into the first thing you see. Of course, meant as a joke. Or not, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm just, like, at this point, I'm kinda stupid. But anyway. Okay, let's see. So I mean, so far, I mean, I like the spells that I got initially, but I haven't gotten too many other things. I assume the game has a lot of spells. I got an achievement, defeat 50 monsters. I felt like I could have defeated more. It's been only 50. Okay, wait. I need to mine. I am mining some resources for something. I'm not really sure what I need them for. Is this the upgrade? No, it's not the upgrade, right? The upgrade is going to be from like chests. Like this will give me the upgrade probably. Or this will just give me a lot of power for hydromancy. I want hydromancy. Wall, like ice walls, like the core of my combo right now, because I just place it, it tanks, and I put like the grassy patch, and then I forgot to use the other call of the combo, which was like the necro orb, which then creates the ground, which then just like reshoots itself because of the wall, and then everything is dead because like the ground just does all the damage, and it's really good. Okay. Oh, that is... Okay, I must comment. I did expect something else from this game. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I expected kind of like a spell programming system that many games... Well, not many, but that some games I have seen use. Like the ones I mentioned, like Planet Centauri, for instance. But... this one has an interesting gimmick. It's more like combine... Like, the spells themselves you can't really alter, at least so far. But you can combine them to create actual unique effects. That is cool. I actually like this. I think this is a fun concept. Oh wait, I completely fucked up my combo. Wait. So now I need to create the ground, and then I just shoot it down with the fireballs. Yeah, okay. It is an interesting gimmick. I don't know, like the other than this, the game so far holds like not much in terms of like, okay, you can now cast ice wall instantly. Okay, so now I just, okay, that's huge. That's like honestly huge. Other than this, the game's design is kind of lacking, I think, in the sense that most Most enemies are just like really pathetic and slow, like walking towards you monsters, which I personally find kind of lazy in games. If you're gonna be cooking up like an interesting spell combo system, like why are you gonna make the enemies like so lame? You know, like look at this guy, like literally look at this guy, like he's running into the wall and like real, like come on, you can do better than that. Why would you make your like enemies like half of them are glitched in walls? I mean, if you're gonna spend so much time, you found lava. Okay, let's test it. I mean, I thought I'm already creating lava with my like cool synergy, but okay. And then we put the ground, and then everything goes on fire. Or not? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I missed. That's pathetic. Okay, we. I also have these skeletons. I really don't know where I got them from. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I mean, like look at this guy. Like he literally like just standing there. Really? Why are you gonna do it like that? I also don't really know where I'm supposed to go if I have to be honest. Orb of power for fire spells or stone tablets. Makes earth spells really good, but nah, I do mostly fire damage. Like, well, that's stupid. Wait, I forgot to test. What was the keybind for it again? Okay. Lava. Okay, let's test lava instead of this like 2 fireball spell, which doesn't do that much. Lava does lava. Does it combine with like this freezes the lava? Does the lava somehow melt like the terrain or something? Or is it just an anti-synergy? This would be quite lame if it's an anti-synergy. Okay. Fireball spreads the lava. Or what? Wait, I got confused. So if I put an ice wall and then the lava in front, and I shoot... Yeah, and I shoot the fireball through the ice wall, through the lava. So I don't know how I did that, but something happened. Okay, let's look at the minimap. Where should I go? I think bottom right. Oh, okay, here there's a boss over here. Let's test the lava. Lava spell go did nothing. Okay, then we're just back. I can't place the wall. Okay, there we go. I fucked up royally. But to be fair, the space is too small for me to actually cast my spells. What the hell? What happened? Lava. It cooked. Something happened. Can I just cheese them with the freaking aura like low key? Yeah, I can't. I'm just cheesing them with the aura. Because it hits through walls apparently. Wait, is this my... No, that's not my firewall. Is this fucker who's pulling it. But he's doing 1 damage to me. For some reason. Okay. Well, I mean, that was kind of underwhelming. Am I looking for a house cat, by the way? Like, or am I, like, I forgot, I had some quests. Like, do I actively have to... Oh, no, I was stupid. That was a staircase. Here is Seren. That was on my quests. Already fighting demigods and shit, look at me. But yeah, I mean, in my defense, this did look a surprising amount. Fuck, what was my keybind? It did look a lot like a random like wardrobe or something, you know. Okay, lava mist. Somehow again managed to clone it. I'm not entirely sure how. What is happening? Okay. Get cooked. Lava into fireballs. Whoa. Lava does infinite damage. Okay. Oh, oof, my eyes. Yeah, this guy does damage to me IRL. Block it. Like, oh, it did 20 damage. Excuse me. How did this do 20 damage? Like, hello, dev of this game. Yeah, I just got hit in the face by a meteor. Like, I mean, not really in the face, but I was there, you know. I just got cooked up by like a big ass meteor. which was like foreshadowed. Like it literally had its own animations and shit. Like the fight stopped, my screen went like pitch white, you know, everything's hyping up. I'm about to get one shot. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I can see it. I'm like, I know my fate. You will one shot me. That's good. I will learn how to counter you next time. And it did 20 damage. I have 110 health. You're telling me it takes 5 of these to kill me. I'll literally just lifesteal. Like what? Devil this game. Come on. You can do better than that. Did I complete the quest? Let's see. Where was the quest? Ah, here. Or no? Yeah. Complete task. Okay. Wait, did I? No, okay. Did I find the house? I have apparently found the house cat. Oh, good. And yeah. I mean,
Oh, this.
well, I mean, I think that was a pretty decent preview of the game. We have killed our boss. I don't know how long this game is. I will just not risk it. I don't want this video to get too long, so I will call it. A video for now. So yeah, this was Scholar of the Arcane Arts. I really don't know how to feel about this game. From one hand, the concept was fun. I think the spell combining system, really solid idea. Whoever came up with it, if you came up with it, like dev of the game, if you came up with this yourself, great concept, a lot of potential. Execution wise, the game, I don't know, enemies constantly running into walls, enemies just practically having the same moveset. That meteor did 20 damage, honestly, like, kind of pissed me off. It requires a lot of polishing. It's €4 on Steam. If you're gonna be like genuinely expecting people to buy this and say that's worth the price, I mean, it's fun. I don't get, no, maybe it gets much better later on, like where you unlock the super cool spell combos and stuff, but right now really unpolished. It's not trash, definitely not trash, but it's not treasure either. I would say from 1 to 10 it's like a real 3.5, like slightly below average, but it's a fine game. If you, the viewer, whoever watched this video, if you reached this point, if you want to know whether I recommend it, well, if you're curious to see the combinations and you can find it online, or if you just want to experience them for yourself, yeah, sure, try it, buy it. But as a legitimate game, I would say currently not really worth it. But yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider following the channel, liking, subscribing, and all that. It would really help me out. And yeah, I upload videos every other day, so if you want to watch this style of gameplay of these unknown games, please consider coming back. For now, I think that's it.